4 minutes after the hour, if you want to be motivated, you call up my personal coach.
Really?
Glenn Beck is here to pick us up and inform us. Look at this. Look at the different looks, Glenn.
The Beck stops here. Look at that.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Swanky animation.
I'm going to go back to the office and okay, here, have somebody professionally fix that for you.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you very much. Glenn Beck joining us for sartorial tips. Hey, what do you make of...
No, it's just, come on, that's just a horrible nod.
Thanks for joining us, Glenn. See you later.
We've got an hour and 3 minutes, please.
You're driving me nuts, and I can't watch you for the next 2 hours.
Okay, did I fix it? Well, not really.
It looks good.
All right, let me just get it.
Hey, Glenn, as Brian goes to fix his tie.
Yes.
It looks as if Harry Reid's hands were tied by the left wing of his party because now he's saying, okay, we will roll out something with a public option.
Yeah.
And apparently he's got 58 votes, according to some Democrats. Not quite the magic number 60, but he's got 58.
Yeah, the public option is coming. I mean, I was driving in, I was listening to you guys, and I thought to myself, when in our history have we had 35% of the population for something and they just jam it down your throats anyway? I mean, they're going to do what they want to do.
The interesting thing is one of the sound bites from Harry Reid yesterday, though, he said the public wants this. So, you know, I mean, I guess
well,
it's
you say a lie, especially the bigger the lie, the easier it is to swallow. You say it long enough. I mean, that's why the name changed, too. You know,
now it's the consumer option.
It's the consumer option because I love this from Nancy Pelosi, the way she said that, you know, it gives you the impression, it gives the false impression that somehow or another your tax dollars are going to pay for it. Where
They are going to pay for it.
Where are you getting the money? Oh, I'm sorry. No, actually, we're getting the money from China. If you want to be technically accurate.
I read that twice because I thought, well, isn't somebody in America paying for this?
No.
No?
No, of course not.
Thank you for enlightening me.
Yes, it's free money.
We are actually getting the money from China.
We are.
Right.
We are.
Not Taiwan.
No,
the
China.
bigger one.
No.
Glenn, there's something else going on which I find fascinating, is that the insurance industry, which has been vilified.
Yes.
This is twice now. Are you going to defend me?
What? I don't know what you're even talking about. I mean, it was like we were like. Now, Glenn, what I really want to ask... Go ahead, I'm listening.
You know, your envy comes out in these attacks.
I cannot believe
Bill O'Reilly's the same way.
I know. I'm not mocking.
Oh, you're studying under Chris Wallace?
I mock because I love.
Really?
Yes.
You hide your love well. You need a therapist. Glenn, we now know that the insurance industry has been vilified. They're the bad guys in this, and they've been making too much. They did a study. The insurance industry has the average. This year they made a 2% profit. On the average, they make 5% profit. That is behind Tupperware in terms of American industries that are successful. Where is the insurance industry coming out and saying, why am I the bad guy?
Because nobody's listening. Nobody's listening. Look, I did a monologue, what was it, last Friday, I think, with a baseball bat, and made it very, very clear that this administration is... They've modeled themselves, I guess, after Al Capone. You take these guys on, and they will bash your brains out. That's what they do. That's what they did to Fox. That's what they've done to the Chamber of Commerce. That's what they do to everyone who stands in their way. So you have to ask yourself, as Sean Connery did, what are you prepared to do? If you're gonna get into a fight with these guys, you better be able to battle all the way to the end.
Well, apparently the Chamber of Commerce is stepping back up to the plate, to continue your analogy, because they've now invited Chief of Staff Rahm Emanuel to speak at one of their events on November 4th. So is that extending the olive branch by the Chamber,
So wait a minute,
according to you, has been bashed?
You have one of the guys who has done such a, I mean, just such an amazingly bad job on strategy here recently that my sources tell me Rahm's going to be moving someplace.
Really?
So he'll be, maybe focusing on the future or something. Doing such a bad job. Now the Chamber is actually going to reach out to him? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they are. They asked him to speak at their big event on November 4th.
Well, you know, as I ended that Friday monologue with, you get into bed with these people, you get what you deserve.
Rahm has referred to the Chamber as one of his biggest fears in Washington, D.C., particularly about when they roll out TV ads in support or against some particular measure.
Biggest fear? I would think his biggest fears would be Valerie Jarrett, but maybe that's just me.
Well, by the way, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce has exceeded this year's fundraising expectations by $10 million thanks to the attacks. People are picking sides.
Barnstable, Massachusetts made this. Put your name on it. It's a red, white, and blue bat. You just
So Rahm is calling up and saying, hey, Beck, I think maybe got a little problem with
I'm
you.
going to have to take that back from you. I'm going to impound that until after the telecast.
No, that's what they do. They call, they have the bat, and then they call and say, I got a problem with the Chamber of Commerce.
That was Glenn in his audition for the Bronx Tale.
Yeah.